Yo, you should.
Yo, Ram.
What's up, Ram? Bradley, pull up that Storm Shadow to show. Also, at some point in the show.
Okay. What's up, Link? Thank you, everyone, for joining us. As soon as the countdown's done, we'll get started. We missed you guys on last Friday. Thank you for being with us tonight. Hey, good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for joining us tonight. What's up, Mike?
What's up, man? How you doing? What is
Good.
it? Afternoon?
Good.
Is it afternoon or is it night? What's going on?
And night, afternoon, espresso shot.
Right.
It's that time. It's that time. How you been this week?
Yeah, I can't complain, man. I'm
Good.
ready for the weekend. However, we're getting snow here, man. So hopefully we don't get too much.
Oh, cool. So let's see how our guest is doing. Hi, Ashley. How are you?
Hello. I'm
Hey,
good.
Ashley.
I'm good.
Good.
Chill.
How's your week?
Nice and chill, just the same as I told you before we started this.
Oh, now we have the audience, though. Now we have the audience. We have to read. She broke the illusion.
Don't
She broke the
break the fourth
illusion.
wall, Ashley.
It's rude if I don't ask you when I see you, and then it's extra rude if I don't ask you again in front of all of our guests.
Yeah, but then I
Talk
gotta be
about
like,
this.
I'm not good at acting or pretending, so my brand is to just constantly break the fourth wall and disillusionment, It's my brand.
Just
All right.
so you know, there's a such thing as keeping it too real.
Oh, that's just that
The
is
real
my
goes wrong.
Oh
my
yeah,
brand.
exactly.
So everyone, thank you again for joining us for our Xenomorph project. Just so everyone knows, this is the last week that we'll have Ashley. So the big kudos and thank you to her for joining us for the last couple weeks.
Yeah.
Follow Stylus
Thank
League
you.
if you're not already. I know that you're coming from socials. I know you are. So click follow or subscribe. Sorry, my bad.
Do both. Subscribe, follow. All the
share,
things.
subscribe.
Are you guys on Twitch as well?
We are on Twitch. We broadcast on Twitch as well.
Yeah.
Sneaky. Okay.
See, we're multi-network here. Multi-network. We're like Viacom, but less evil.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. I wouldn't.
But less evil. So what we'll do is we'll go around the table and just show where you are and what you're working on. And ideally, our goal is to either either way, it's being put to bed tonight, and next Friday we're gonna do something else because that's what we do. Keep it moving. All right, Ashley, let's start with you.
I've got so any progress that was made on
It looks
thing,
dope, though.
It was all on stream, so I barely whenever I when I brought it over to my stream the other afterwards, it just got completely derailed and I didn't do any art. So this is where we actually did all of the art, which is on the Stylus League pretty much. And so this is where it is. I started working on the rib cage a little bit. Got that boolean stuff, just duplicating things around. I'll probably do a lot more inserts, and then this fleshy stuff that's happening here. And a lot of hand sculpting I think is gonna have to happen with the bony stuff, and I think that's kind of where I'm gonna be working a lot on the leg this stream. So
it'd be super dope if you painted a little bit on stream. You have paint level. You can paint that and make that look dope.
I could paint it. I don't really want to.
Too late.
Fine.
Too late. It's
Fine, don't.
already fire
Fine, don't.
already.
Don't.
And
she's talking about hands. I'm like, fuck the hands. They look good. The whole thing looks good.
My worst nightmare came true when Ashley came on here and smoked us on this.
That's
one.
not true.
Whoa.
That's not true.
Whoa.
That's not true.
Whoa,
That's not true.
whoa,
I'm literally
whoa.
going to look
There's-
at your no.
There's levels to being smoked. All right. There's levels. All right.
Yeah.
There's levels.
Yeah.
Some got smoked more than others. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, okay. All right.
There has been no smoking, no boiling, no broiling, no grilling, nothing. Nothing was happening here.
No.
We're having a salad. That's
Yeah.
what this is. Okay, it's all good.
Just so you guys know, that's not why Ashley is gonna wrap it up with us tonight. It's not because she came in here and totally smoked the shit out of us on our own in our own house. I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that's the reason. So, but Ashley, don't come in here making me look bad. That's all I'm saying.
I'm
Why
not
are you
doing
making me
it.
look bad?
That's your perspective. Those are your words. Stop it.
All right, Bradley. Since you are
No. I was gonna. Since you got your whole screen up. No. That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing.
No.
All right. So this is
that
where
looks
I am
good.
on. on mine.
Yeah, that looks
So-
good.
I just
Yeah.
threw in some freaking claws earlier, but hopefully I'll be able to get some progress here and be done with it. It's a thing. It's
That's
a thing.
awesome. That's awesome.
No, it looks sick. You honestly, if you are enjoying it, I would say finish it because it looks really cool. The idea of like a tiger and tiger being a xenomorph is really sick. So if you can actually like push yourself through it, I would say it would
Oh, I
be
can.
dope.
Anytime I get a chance to line it up with Mike, get to a finish line. That's what I want to do.
Real messed up.
So, don't worry, Mike, because we're getting smoked. We are
Yeah.
together
No,
collectively.
you're not. Salad.
Collectively, it's all bad for us here at the Stylus League, folks. This was the show that ended the Stylus League. Yeah. So on mine, it's I have some nice reference. I don't know if you saw my reference.
Oh my god!
good. It's really good reference. So
Show the
All
damn
right.
sculpt. Show the damn sculpt.
okay. No, this shit is real
There
corny.
it is.
So it's corny, and I want to apologize to everyone because I clearly, you can tell when I'm not really feeling something, and this is just not coming together yet. I'm gonna try my best to get it together on this show, but yeah, I'm not
Honestly,
feeling
I'm gonna be honest with you. The shapes are really good though. Like the starting shapes and everything, it looks great.
it.
Like I think you're just no,
Yeah.
like honestly, you're being way too hard on yourself right now. And it's one of
Yeah.
those things where you just like you're looking at it probably too much at one stage and then you like leave it for a while.
Well, thank you very much for that. You're very kind. Being that Bradley makes a habit of getting me to raise my game by talking shit, I'm going to take in his criticism
No,
and see if I can see what I can do tonight.
I'm not talking shit. I'm just talking reality.
Okay. All right. Let's pick up your pencil, fool. Let's go. Let's do this.
Pencils up.
Let's go.
Pencils up. Let's
you
see.
guys.
Hey, what's up, B? Welcome to the stream, man.
Maybe.
If I didn't give you your shout out, welcome, Ram. What's up, So Deep? How you doing, Link? Link says no grilling, damn, no barbecue. What's up, Brad? Brad said, Mike, you should take a left turn and create xenomorph snail spite sculpt.
Yeah. Well, hey, spite sculpt is what it's all about. Time to do it.
Like when people say how do you have the career that you have right now out of pure spite? Because someone
Spite.
told me I couldn't do it.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, some of my best sculpts are spite sculpts. Brad Grotman knows what I'm talking about.
Hate. The hate you give.
Hate.
See where the music went. Let's switch to the next track. Cool. So what do you guys have planned this weekend?
God, nothing. Literally nothing.
Well, I will be honest and let you know that I finally started playing video games again last weekend, and I marathoned. Yeah, thank you. I marathoned Resident Evil Village, and I have a date with the end boss that I got to get back to.
Date, very good.
Yeah. That game is so dope. I just got to tell you, that's a beautiful game, man.
It is. It's super cool.
Yeah. What you playing, Ashley? You playing anything?
Oh God. I'm very much like an arcade game whore. Like I will literally mindlessly play like roguelikes and arcade games like that are very like asteroids type things. Like I'll just be sitting and drooling at my desk like playing these mindless games. The last one that like that's been out for a little bit now was, I don't know if anybody here has seen it, but it's like Vampire Survivors. It's kind of like a bullet, you kind of become like a bullet hell type like roguelike. I don't know, it's fun. It's just like a fun little stupid game.
So the last game that I went like all in on like that was Geometry Wars. Like that was the last one that I love that.
I love that shit. I love that shit so much. My probably
so
one of my
good.
all-time favorite games is Risk of Rain too. I absolutely
I don't know what
love
that one is. What's that?
Oh
that?
my god, it is addiction. It's literal like heroin in
Is
game
it a
form.
is it a shmup?
It's so do you know what a roguelike is? Yeah, so it's a roguelike. It's an action roguelike, and you're going from stage to stage, and you're trying to kill as many things as possible, get as much like as much coin as possible, like as much money to open chests to get items to power yourself up, and it's kind of endless unless you want to cut it off by killing an end boss. Otherwise it's literally endless. You can turn into like this absolute insane bullet hell freak show, and that is my favorite thing, when you're actually allowed to be so extremely intense with the amount of projectiles on screen. It breaks the game. I'm there for that. I love that kind of a game.
Nice. And what's it called?
Risk of Rain 2.
Rain 2.
It's not for it's not story based or anything like that, so it's just an absolute freak show of a game, and I love it.
As long as it's not scary, I can rock with it. Hi, Mari Cat. Say hi. Hi, Mari Cat.
Hi, Mari Cat.
Hey, Mari Cat.
Link says, I missed old PMNT arcade games.
Yeah.
I've never played old PMNT arcade games.
You never played the old Ninja Turtle arcade games?
Bro, no. What? Why are you so surprised about that? Am I supposed to?
Forgot.
I'm surprised. I thought that would be. I thought you'd like that.
She's clearly telling us why she hasn't.
Okay.
I'm confused.
Okay, I'm saying. Forget I said anything, Ashley. Just forget.
Okay, hold up.
Do you remember arcades?
You just said she likes arcade games. That's why I'm confused.
No, okay. Arcade games ported to like it's a genre of indie games, kind of, right? Like it's arcadey. It doesn't necessarily mean that like I'm playing old school arcade games.
You're not one of these people that can't play a game because
what are these people? What do you mean by these people?
Right?
Wait, yeah, what do you mean by these people?
When I say these people, I mean like Bradley, who if a game is too old, or a movie,
my only limitation, we can watch Princess Bride right now, man. What are you talking about?
Yo,
I watched Willow the other night.
Princess Bride slaps, dude.
Brad has a very small window of
you know, wife watched Willow the other night.
Okay. All right. You're going to get brand new on me. All right. That's fine. That's fine too.
I just don't do scary stuff. I don't do scary stuff.
Nah. I was in here with Brad Grotman one day and you were like, oh, that movie's too old. I don't want to see that. It's too old. I was like,
how old is old?
I don't know. You just like your ageist. Like, that's all I'm saying.
You're
a
like
movie ageist.
Are we like sitting and watching the train come towards us on the tracks kind of old, or like what are we talking about?
Oh, not at all. Anyway, come back to games. We were talking about games. So
are we doing Pong? Like how old are we talking?
Don't be that dude, Ashley. Don't be that guy. No, we're talking about TMNT.
Jay Morales says, hi, Mike T.
What's up, Jay? TMNT was a dope game the same way that the X-Men arcade game was like, that's a classic. The game is fire. You never played that either?
Are they fighting games?
X-Men game was a fighting game. Yeah. The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles too.
I don't like fighting games.
Oh.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay. right.
I like watching people play them. I especially love how disgustingly and unnecessarily gory something like Mortal Kombat is, but I
Yeah.
don't like playing them.
Not a fan.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what's great that I started watching this week again?
What's that?
Vampire Diaries.
Oh no! Oh, why do you always do that, man? Come on!
What?
You're trying to trying to trigger me. You're trying to trigger me.
No,
right
how,
now.
how does that? How does me watching Vampire Diaries trigger you, Mike? Like, what do you have against Vampire Diaries?
You're a grown ass man. You're not a teenager. That's all I'm saying. What are you doing?
You just got me saying you're playing Resident Evil. All right, like grown men have different flavors, and I like Vampire Diaries. Damn it!
Yikes! Don't say that out loud.
But I did. I just said it to the world. I have nothing to hide.
Oh, okay.
Yo, that's good. That's pride right there.
Yeah,
I like that.
Yeah. Okay.
And I watched The Flash. Now what?
No. Still the Flash too.
How is the Flash going though? I stopped watching that I think after like season 3.
What? Well, those were the better seasons. I will tell you, those were the better.
Probably
I
Those were the
started
better
very
seasons.
very confused with like the time stuff. I don't know.
Yeah, it got a little.
Mike, you got to help me with this one because I don't want to do this wrong. But he said South Africa rep Stylus League. Thank you, sir.
Nice. That's what's up. Okay.
What?
Why? Okay. That's dope. Why do I have to help out?
I don't want to say his name wrong.
Thanks, man.
What?
Kuro.
Thank you, man.
Yorokubi. Thanks. Sorry,
If there's
man.
any questions or anything you want to see or anything that you want us to share, just let us know.
He literally just comes back with like, yeah, I want you to say my name properly.
I know.
5 times
Yeah.
fast.
Anything
How
other
do
than
I bump Ashley from the stream? Please, where's the button? Where's the button?
Wait, how do you bump?
Where's the button? I'm just saying, where's the button? Where's the bump it?
No, that, you
Where's
can't do that to
button?
guests. You can only do
I
that
can
to me.
leave.
You can't do that to me. You can't do
I'll-
that.
No, don't leave. Don't leave. Don't leave. Don't leave. Don't leave.
She will leave.
Don't leave. Don't leave. Don't leave. Don't leave. Don't leave.
Covering
Yeah,
my mouse.
see?
I'll go.
See? She's like, I'm helping you out, son. Please believe it.
Brad says he prefers werewolf Pinterest.
Wait, what?
And he also said Bradley has far too much power. Or not enough.
No.
If it was up to me, we'll all be watching Vampire Diaries in here.
A Brad Grotman, absolute power corrupts absolutely. That's all I'm going to say about Bradley in here.
Did I show y'all my pike I showed in the Stylus League? Yes. Send it to me message me on Discord and I'll take a look at it. Next question. We're not redoing this, but I'll do it. Blank says, how many goes do I have to give to Ashley so I can use red wax? Red wax.
You want to use red wax? Just use red wax then. Jesus, you don't have to use it.
You can use it.
You can go and use it.
I actually deleted red wax from my ZBrush.
I'm proud of you. That's the
How'd
first
you do
step
that?
into getting over anything, honestly.
Yeah,
The
remove
first
it.
step.
Just remove it. Just like
you could do
go
that?
find a shader and just delete it from the source file.
Did not even know.
No
you
more
could do that.
accidents.
That's crazy. Well, all you have to do also is set up your default material to whatever you want, and then it's never even an issue.
I don't ever want it to be found. I just want it to go.
Okay.
Just leave. Just leave red wax.
Don't leave, man.
People, just leave. Why are you mad? Just leave.
Oh, so Bradley, you didn't say what you're playing. You haven't started, or no, you've been playing Final Fantasy, right?
No, I have not been playing Final Fantasy. So one of my friends just finished some PlayStation 5 games I loaned to him, and he wants Ghost of Tsushima to borrow from me. So I'm probably going to try to bury that. So I can let him borrow it.
Yeah.
Hey, Ashley, what are your thoughts about the whole Microsoft and Activision thing?
No thoughts. Empty head.
Awesome. I'm happy we talked about this.
My biggest thing is just like I thoughts and prayers to those who need to switch from Slack to Teams now that you have your overlord as Microsoft.
This is all true. All these are facts. Mike, Microsoft bought Activision, so the makers of Call of Duty and Blizzard Activision. So
yeah, I thought they only bought the gaming division, like the Blizzard Activision.
Yeah, that's
like, I didn't think yeah, so
that's pretty big.
Oh, it's big.
There's no other divisions in Activision.
Activision cookware.
There's like they're still making microwaves and plates.
Tactical, get on that. No, but I think it's kind of like it's a little when I heard about that, I wasn't like excited about anything. I was more along the lines of like that's kind of what's the monopoly protection thing? Like it kind of felt like they were in a weird way violating that in the industry because like Microsoft owns so much now. It's stupid.
I guess because the way Microsoft is like split up in divisions, and so when they bought them, you know what line they kept saying over and over? Sony has more studios than we do still. So even with that purchase, Sony still Sony still has more than we do. Okay. So how can it be?
No, because they're looking at it the wrong way. It's like with the player base that they acquired is like way bigger.
I think so.
I don't know. To me, it's a little like iffy, but I always go to no thoughts, just empty brain.
Hopefully, it gets better for the employees. And all that drama like resolves itself.
Well, you mean the Bobby Kotick nonsense?
Yeah,
right? Like
that cat.
Total dickhead. Yeah. Oh God. Yeah, getting him out of office, it's like this whole like can of worms. Apparently they'd have to like pay him a lot of money, like in hundreds of millions or something like that.
Which they just achieved.
It's just like, yeah, but like why would, I don't know. He's kind of holding his position hostage in a way.
Yeah.
And they've been like secretly laying off a lot of people too, like under wraps, which is super sleazy.
Arkham says in Atlanta right now, drove 2 hours, brought my pen display and laptop and forgot my pen. Ooh.
Oh man.
Because of stuff like that, I always keep an extra one in my bag that I never take out.
Same. I learned the hard way.
Yeah, I learned the hard way too.
Yeah, see, now you just have to enjoy the beautiful sights of Atlanta.
Nice. Yeah, there's worse things than being stuck in Atlanta with no stylus.
What exactly?
I don't know.
That sounds like hell to me. I bring my pen display everywhere.
In Atlanta? Are you crazy? Go get some
everywhere.
Food. Yeah, well, that's you.
Everywhere, dog. I don't just talk about this life. I live it. All right.
Go. I would go hang out with Paperboy. There's all kinds of stuff you can do.
It's like.
You guys play that daily word game? Have you heard of it? Wordle?
No, I haven't heard of it. You know what? What's crazy? My mom was playing that in New Orleans when I went to go see her, and I've never seen her play games. Like she's hipper than I am.
Dang. I mean, it's literally just like Scrabble, but one word per day. So it's like no commitment. You just try and guess the word every day.
I haven't been playing that. I did start playing Wordscape again, and remembered like how not good I am at that game.
Dude, words are hard, man.
Yeah, I like how they start you off on some like really easy baby stuff, and I was like, I'm so smart, man. I'm so good at this. And then I got to like stage 3. I was like, oh no, I'm not good at words, apparently.
Oh, dude, I relate to that hard. I'm really bad at words. Words are not good for me.
All right, this track list is repeating itself. Change. So,
Bing, 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 bing.
so Ashley, word on the street is that you started your stream up again. How's that going?
I mean, yeah, it's great.
Word on the street. That's what the streets are talking.
Brad
I heard.
keeps his ear to the ground. Streets is talking.
In between Vampire Diaries, that's what I hear.
Right.
No, it's yeah, it's a weird vibe. Weird vibes, very weird vibes over there. Not the same as here, not the same as Logic, just weird vibes. So yeah.
Now, when's the last time you did a Twitch stream?
Twitch, like on my channel?
Yeah.
Or like last week, I think.
But
yeah,
no,
I'm
saying. Well, so I mean, but before that, like you just started doing them again, right?
Yeah. So it was like 6 months ago or something like that.
It's 1976.
Yeah.
And in 6 months, people they're off the chain, right? It's all new landscape.
No, most of the people that were in there are people that like we hung out before too. So it was just kind of like everybody's like, oh, holy shit, streams are here again. Band's back together. Feels like that almost every single time I start streaming again. Everybody's back.
Nice.
It's cool. I don't know.
Well, for those who are listening, if you guys want to follow Ashley in another platform outside of Pixelogic, just go to Twitch and set your alerts, and eventually you might get a surprise. Who knows? She might show up. She might not.
And the art that's on the screen, don't expect it to go anywhere. It's just me talking the entire time.
You're like, I want to talk some shit today. Fire this Twitch up.
Oh god, it's just absolute. No, it's oh my god, I don't know. Weird vibes. I usually have my like craziness in check when I'm like on the Pixelogic channel or I'm here. As soon as I go onto my own channel, it's like I'm in my bedroom and I can do what I want.
It's too much power. There's a such thing as too much power, Ashley. And you got it.
Too much power in my own channel. I didn't even know how to like run mod controls or anything the last time. It was such a shit show. It's like it's an absolute like I don't know, man. I don't know if people like that, if they like seeing me like struggle hours and just bounce around from like 9,000 different topics, then then it's for you for sure.
Bitches says, crap, I almost missed this one. Went and watched both episodes and subbed because of Ashley. Oh, thanks. And he goes, I hadn't heard of Stylus League before. Great content so far. Oh, it's about to almost be maybe almost a year? About to be coming up to a year very soon.
Has it been that long?
8 months? It's about 8 months.
Yeah.
We've been doing it.
8 months is not exactly a year, but sure. Okay.
You're closer to a year than not. Gosh, 12, Mike. 12.
Okay.
Gosh.
I like your thinking.
Gosh. Gosh,
Almost a
I
year
know how to
ago, that's
round.
pretty cool.
He rounded like a mug.
I know how to round. When you're when you're above the 5, you go up. All right.
That is true. That's true.
Gosh.
Bradley is a math magician, you guys.
You know what I do have to do next week? I have to empty the water out of my water cooler in my PC. The coolant is clouding up.
Oh, really?
I gotta drain it. Not happy about it.
That's nervous time. Nervous. Good
Yeah,
luck.
I would not want to do that, man. That's the only reason why I don't do a custom loop. I'm just like,
So the
I could see
problem
that
is,
leaking
I want to
all
get fancy, and I switched to like a blue coolant. I'm just gonna use clear white stuff and just be done with it. It was great while it lasted.
What's wrong with the
So
blue?
the blue is like this cloudy blue, and the blue is separating from the cloudiness. So it's like creating like this little foam inside of my loop. So I have to drain it.
Yeah, you shouldn't have foam in there. That's
Yeah, it's not a good look. That's not a good look. I don't think that's supposed to. But then I looked up. I looked up people who've used the coolant and it's like it's a known thing. So,
Is it damaging your machine though?
No, it's not damaging it. It's not as bad as some people like. I'm catching it as it's starting to separate, so I'm good.
Okay.
It's just more. Apparently, the coolant you have to like. It's like a nice showy thing, and you're supposed to clean it like every 4 to 5 months. And I don't need something with that type of maintenance. I'm not draining liquid from a PC every 4 to 5 months. That's not a good time.
yeah.
No, that's a once in a lifetime thing, I think.
I wouldn't do that.
I'm gonna leave it up in there until it's just solid.
Hey, what's up, Lee? This question: what Wacom stand do you tried for your Cintiq? So I have the Wacom 24 Pro. I've used the Ergotron arm, which works really well for it. But I like to have my Cintiq come into my lap sometimes, so I bought the Ergo stand from Wacom. It's a pain. Sometimes I wish I didn't have it, and then sometimes I'm happy I have it. So
here's like a budget hack, because I am cheap. But when it comes to the Ergo arm that you're talking about, you can actually get the Amazon Basics arm, exactly the same thing as Ergotron, and it's way cheaper. And then go to Ergotron and get an extension for said arm, put it on there, and now you can bring it into your lab, and that extension only costs you $60. And the arm itself was only 120 compared to what Ergotron is doing. So then now you've got this whole
do that.
But the only thing is you can't lift it up and it support itself. It's very wiggly. So if it's on your desk or if it's on your lap, you're good.
That's the only thing. I started with an Ergotron arm when I had my 22, and I liked it, but I found that when I was painting, there was a whole lot of wobbling, and I didn't love that part. So I ended up getting the big base that goes underneath of the 32 Pro.
Yeah,
and it's huge.
That's the Wacom Ergo stand.
That's
I just wish about. Yeah, that's the Wacom one. The big 50-pound weight that attaches to it.
Yeah.
If you want to spend $300 on the stand, but if you want to avoid that, and I would only recommend it if you want to be able to put in your lap. But Ashley gave a really good suggestion for that.
So this is what you do.
Right? I
get a relation.
Pull this down.
Oh, cool. Yeah, that worked. Do that.
Oh,
do that.
Oh, that's cool.
So, yeah, do that.
Or
here's the Yeah, it's like, oh, it's too dark. You can't see. Sorry, but it's like it's literally just a really long arm, and it's like the same. It's actually longer than the one that Wacom says is like, oh, it'll go all the way across your desk or whatever, the 30-inch arm that they offer, and it's like way
Which
cheaper.
it doesn't. I tried it. It doesn't.
Yeah, it's just like this big thick thing, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
For Lee, let me know if that. Let's see his additional question. I'm gonna come to you, Brad, as soon as I finish with Lee. And where is your keyboards?
Mine's in front of it, just on my desk.
There we go.
And I use the tour box.
Let's see if I can get
Fancy.
Not for nothing. Spoiler alert. I got 2 new tour boxes coming in. This one will probably be a prize for our next challenge.
No, that's a good one.
So, spoiler alert, that's what number 1's gonna get.
That's a
Don't worry,
cool
I'll like
prize.
it. It's
That's a really cool
yes.
prize. Does anybody ever use the like buttons, the programmable buttons on the side of your Cintiq? Because there's all of these buttons that you could be
I
using.
miss those. I really do miss those.
I never use them.
Yeah.
Oh, you got yours like right in front, your keyboard right in front. Damn, I wish I could like deal with that. I can't do that.
I think that's probably one of the benefits of having the Wacom base. You could do that.
Yeah, absolutely. Pretty nice.
I feel like that does that not hurt your shoulder though to like have to support your arm all the time doing this, like sitting back
mean?
like that?
Like
I feel like that would
just,
hurt.
Like this?
Yeah, because you have to like suspend your arm. Like mine is always like rested.
Oh no! I'll tell you why. Mine is always rested. I have this. So here is my mouse.
Right.
So the mouse is over here, and then I have this little pad.
Yeah.
So what I do is I just keep the pad here. I rest my hand here for the mouse, but when I'm painting, my elbow's on the mouse.
Ah,
right.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. So then I can just kind of. It's rare that I lift it up off.
Okay. Yeah, because with your angle, it looked like you were always doing this, and I was like, "There's no way your shoulder's in good health."
No. Well, I like to. This is how I normally like to do it. Like, let's see. I don't know if you can see the elbow.
Oh yeah, that's a super ergonomic.
Yeah, that's good for me.
That's that Gumby shit.
Exactly.
Let's see. Brad says he's going to use my math to retire next week. I believe you could do that. He's referring to my rounding. You should do that all day.
Exactly.
Let's see. Hannibal says, nah, bro, Ergelstan is the way. He says he's using them right now. Oh, that's Ram. Ram's using them right now. I don't know what you're using, Ram. What are you talking about? Link has a question. We're going to start with Ashley answering, and then we're going to go to Mike, and then we're going to go to me. Serious question. Serious questions, guys. Seriously. Think deep about this. If you guys could personally work with any artist, dead or alive, for any project of your choice, who would that be, and for what project?
That's hard. Why do I have to start? I don't know.
Fine, skip.
Yeah. Skip.
Mike?
I would like to do a painting with Ernie Barnes. So Ernie Barnes is famous for doing the like 1970s Olympic stuff. He also did the painting at the end of Good Times, which was the Sugar Shack. So that painting you would always see when they're running Ashley, Good Times was a TV show. You were probably not born yet, I'm sure.
No.
But yeah, they show this painting called the Sugar Shack, and it's basically people at like a speakeasy of a whole bunch of black folks dancing, and he had these exaggerated like long forms, and it just was really dope. So I'd like to do maybe a hip hop painting with Ernie Barnes.
Ernie Barnes sounds familiar. I want to Google real quick.
Cool.
Ernie Barnes?
So my answer to that question is extremely simple. And I got witnesses that are in the stream that can testify for this, all right? Hannibal knows this. I know no one. I don't know any artists. Like, I don't know, but I will tell you this. My dream and my hope as I was developing my art would be to work with Mike and Danny, Point Pusher, and I achieved that. So,
Nice.
So I will tell you that if you're not an a-hole and you know how to make relationships, you can meet any of the artists that you look up to and want to hang out with.
Yeah.
And then let them know that you're an asshole and see if they still want to be your friend.
Exactly. This on my screen right here is Ernie Barnes.
Yeah, I'm
style.
just looking at it right now. It's really cool stuff. I really like the one, the long arms reaching like the basketball net. It's very like surrealist.
Yeah, very dope. Like
Cool.
Ernie Barnes and Norman Rockwell were my big influences when I first started illustrating.
Oh yeah, like the Naruto runners, like that's actually so cool. You can actually say that Ernie Barnes like dubbed the Naruto run with the arms behind the back.
Yeah, there you go. Nice.
So that answered the question. Mike, what about you? Oh, you got to answer Ashley. Ashley, you're the only one that has to answer.
Yeah, I guess like, I'm thinking about it now because it's not really something that I think a lot about and hold on to thoughts like that, because I'm just kind of like, well, if anybody wants to like collab, like I'll talk to them like in the moment, right? Like I'm that's cool with me. Like everybody has like different styles and stuff that I like to explore, but something that like really inspired me while I was going through animation school was the Creature Box guys.
Oh yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I think that would be really cool if like, at any point they needed some 3D stuff. I mean, they already do all of that for Insomniac, right? So it's like, that would just be me saying, oh, I want to work for Insomniac. But I think that sort of thing was like a dream that I had before that I just kind of like am indifferent to now. But I really do like appreciate those guys a lot, and they inspired me a lot. So that's my answer.
They're
Cool.
very dope. Creature Box is amazing.
Yeah.
Link, let us know if we answer that well enough for you. That was deep. I like that. I almost got emotional on that one, Mike. When you grow up and you get to meet your heroes.
Yeah.
And they make fun of you for watching Vampire Diaries and not watching scary movies.
That's true. Bradley's risen above that.
No, I haven't. I have not risen above that. I will actually finish watching season 5 when we're done with the stream.
Oh, I thought you meant by making fun of you for watching that stuff.
Oh God, no! If I let my hero influence me, who would I be?
Exactly. Yeah.
It was awesome. Thanks for answering. Anytime, man. Annabelle says, trust me, I know, but most ZBrush related peoples are very cool. You obviously don't know Mike.
Just digging. Every chance you get, you just dig.
I'm insanely cool, brother. Let's not.
Dude, man, you cooler than ice, baby. You cooler than ice. Cooler than ice.
I'm like ridiculous with this.
Dude, I haven't met anyone cooler. I also don't leave my house, so then there's that.
Me too. I refer to my house as a box now, so there's that.
Mike, aren't we going to New York soon?
Nope. Tell Ashley this foolishness you pitched to me today.
Eh?
Mm-hmm.
I want to go to the comic book Comic-Con in October. I was like, Mike, we going. We're doing this.
And I said, hell to the no.
And he said he will never leave his house until COVID is eradicated.
That's right. That's right. When COVID no longer exists, I'll go with you.
I mean, I'm with Mike on that one. I wouldn't go to a con. People literally like that's a petri dish waiting to happen. Like if it wasn't COVID, you're gonna get the flu, or you're gonna get something, man. Like it's just.
I was gonna say Comic-Con is gross when there isn't a pandemic.
Yeah, it's just like people like if they have a sickness, they're like, nah. You know what? A great thing to do it would be to ignore the fact that I have a sickness, go to a highly crowded area, and just go.
Yeah.
Like everywhere. That's like they're just go and like wipe themselves and like. I stopped going to cons a long time ago. I can't.
And not only that, like, how about the fact that there's a lot of folks there who come in good and not so good cosplay uniforms, but they're in them for like 14 hours.
I just want to see the statues.
I mean, you keep talking about the statues. It's not like that in New York, man. You got to go to San Diego to see the statues. I keep telling you. You got to listen to me on this. Sideshow doesn't show stuff at Comic-Con in New York. And I don't think Hannibal does. XM show at Hannibal knows. Does XM show or Prime One? I don't think they even show it New York Comic-Con, dude.
I will be going. My wife is running the marathon in New York in March, so I'm going to New York to support her doing that. She's gonna kick some ass.
Really? Your wife runs marathons, dude? That's awesome. I tried so hard to get into that, but I ended up hurting myself really bad running, and so now I just bike.
Oh no.
Yeah, my wife's a warrior. She does so cool. Tough Mudders and all that other stuff.
Dude, respect. Big respect.
Just so you know, I'm the one that holds the beer.
Yeah, when she runs by, you hand her a beer?
And everything, no, hold my beer. Like she's like, hold my beer and let me go. I'm the beer holder.
Nice.
That's awesome. I love that. I actually love that. I love that dynamic so much. When I was really big into that sort of thing too, I was the same dynamic with me and Eric. But now I'm just back to Noodle, so I've returned to Noodle. Mentally, I'm still there though, so it's like now I've embodied Chihuahua. It's great.
Let's see. Hannibal says Sideshow. Man, this man is like hardcore with his punctuation. Sideshow and XM and Prime all show statues at NY Comic-Con. Telling you. I googled.
You let me down, dude.
I googled.
I went.
You was there in 1976, dog. I googled. Google never lies.
Is that right? Okay. Well, prepare to have nothing but statue shit in your feed for the rest of your life now. Now that you've Googled.
Yeah. I need a loan.
So what you gonna do about that Dark Knight, man? You gonna pull the
Man,
trigger on that? Or
I
you
know,
gonna punk
no,
out? Are you
dog.
gonna punk out on that?
Dude.
Punking out on that. Is this because the missus is listening? Are you gonna punk out on that?
Dude, just so you know,
Yeah.
I have to ask for permission.
That's fine. That's fine.
I have to ask for permission,
I didn't get it. I didn't.
I'm waiting to do something really amazing to warrant. Yeah, baby, you can get it.
So what you could do if you were any kind of righteous brother is you could hold out for another statue that you know is coming out not too long from now. Just saying.
No. Well, yeah, you're right. I could do that.
You could hold out for that one and support someone. That's all I'm saying.
I could
do that.
I could. Who's that person? You got a statue coming out?
You know somebody that's got a statue coming out. That's all.
I know somebody? Okay, all right.
Yeah.
I could. You know what? American Express did tell me to support minority-owned businesses.
There you go. You know who walks
like messages like, hey, you need to like support.
Yeah, they're
fucking weird,
So-
but okay.
yeah, they are. They are sending messages.
Yo, I got a message from my bank being like, here, you should take this seminar for female investors because they need to, like, I was just like, what the
Yeah.
fuck? Are you saying that I don't know what I'm
I
doing
was like-
because I'm a girl?
Oh,
I'm like-
Ashley, how about this? I've gotten invited several times to be. There's like this big female conference thing that they're like the top women business people in America. I keep getting invited to speak at this thing. I'm like, yo, do you guys even do your homework? What are you talking? I don't think this is for me. They're like, we're really proud of what you're doing as a woman in the United States. I'm like, come on, man. What are you doing right now?
I think you should show up.
You're beautiful.
I think you should show up.
Talented.
You
Right?
should show up.
Yeah, it's so annoying.
I love stuff that's inclusive.
Like, can I help you with something, sir? Like, no, you invited me here.
Yeah.
Let's
But
see.
on the other side of the fence, like because my last name is Adams, sometimes like people actually just refer to me as Adam and they think I'm a dude. It's just like, hello, Adam. And I'm like, okay, you did not read. You're referring to me as Adam, not even Adams.
Hey,
You know what?
Yes, it
I've met a guy named Ashley before, so I get it. It
yeah.
can happen.
But like,
Yeah.
why are you calling me Adam?
Just skip it. Just skip Ashley.
Yeah. They're just like, hello,
So-
Adam.
Ashley, I did that this week. There
Oh.
was a business opportunity, and the person hit me up, and she had a male last name, and then obviously she had like a woman's first name, and I don't know, I was bugging, so I called her by her last name. I was like, hey, thanks, John, and then she didn't hit me back, and I was like, I read it later on. I was like, oh my gosh, this I'm not. Listen, you didn't come here for the reading. You came here for the artwork. So please forgive me.
Oh no, dude. I'm sorry. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
She was fine. She was fine. She was like, it's okay.
Hannibal says, bros, do want me to trade xENOmORPH for the Crouching Omega Red. What do you guys think?
You can just send it over here, man. You got way too many options lately, Hannibal. That's all I'm saying. It's too many options for you. What'd you do with that Magneto, man?
I think you should sell all of it and pick some nice person to send to college.
Send to college? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, selling all my collectibles. Fun.
Yeah, it's like
fun.
I'm for college fund.
Yeah.
Lee has a question for Ashley. Ashley, for your keyshot render process for Photoshop illustration, why is keyshot your preferred over ZBrush renders?
Well, first of all, it's like actual lighting, right? Like ZBrush is like, it's not very robust with their lighting, or even just so they have like this post-process stuff that they do in ZBrush, which is like cool if you want a very specific style that kind of you can see the pencil stuff. It looks like it came from ZBrush once you train your eye for that. Like you can call it out every time. So if you're looking for that kind of a thing, then ZBrush is great, but I'd say it's more of like a stylized look, which, like, I'm not saying that what I'm doing isn't stylized, but the lighting is more like it's based on realistic lighting, right? Like you're using HDRIs, you're using like I use like a 3-point setup, usually pretty basic, or occasionally I have like floaters around, and it's all very easily controlled inside of Keyshot. Also, I can literally just press BPR and send everything over to Keyshot. So like it's not like a big like hassle or anything like that. Just more flexibility. That's the word.
So what'd be fun? Now that we know that Maxon owns Pixelogic, right, and ZBrush,
right, yeah.
Let's kind of prognosticate here. You wanna try to guess? Yeah, let's guess what's coming down the road for ZBrush future.
Why can't you use a regular word then? Why couldn't you just use a regular word then?
Let's guess about future shit.
All right, you got a language, all right? I'm googling, all right. I was like, all right, cool.
Oh my
Wait,
God.
what was the word that you said? Is that a real word? Prognosticate. Prognosticate? What is that? Prognosticate? Is that a word? I want to know. Hold on.
Look it up, Ashley. Why are you calling me out on my own damn show? What's wrong with you? Listen, just because it's your last show, you can't come on here making me look bad. What are you doing? That's when you're like, hey, Bradley, in the chat. Hey, Bradley, I think Mike is making up shit. In the chat, you don't call it out loud.
Oh, no. It is a word. You're so smart.
No, I'm really not, but I'm just saying.
What the fuck? You just said I'm not allowed to be mean, and now you're saying no to me being nice. The fuck is wrong with you?
I can't have either of those things. I can't have either of those things. I guess what I'm trying to tell you. No.
I'm just trying to learn new words, man. Like my vocab needs improvement. I'm like not good at words. So if I hear prognosticate, like what the fuck does that mean?
Yeah. So I mean, basically, we're just going to guess about things that could happen with now that Maxon's got its hands on ZBrush, right?
But let's first answer a work question.
Okay.
Nice. And a follow-up question. This is from Lee. Apart from rim key light, and AO renders, what other renderers do you do from Keyshot?
Oh, I don't do any AO or anything like that specifically, or like, check off like shadow passes or I don't give a fuck about any of that. When I'm doing my illustrations, I'm just layering on different material passes. Some I'll make, some I'll just drag and drop from Keyshot. The idea is to just have something to mask over top and create like that feeling inside of Photoshop afterwards. So if I wanted to paint in any rim light, I'll just like throw down like a matte white shader on top of everything, render that out, and then I'll like paint that in Photoshop. So it's a very like it's I don't like calling it composite because it is more painting than it is compositing, but a lot of people look at that, they're like, composite. It's like, no, it's mostly painting because I'm also painting the masks, I'm blending things together and things, right? So, and adding layers on top of that to fix all of whatever I didn't like before. But it's just sort of a fast process. It's not like a very specific, like, here's a shadow pass, here's like rim lighting, etc. But you can do that. You can. I just don't.
Cool. Now that Lee says thanks, super interesting. Now let's talk about the future. Let's predict.
Yep.
So I predict that anyone who currently has the bridge to Keyshot will have the bridge to Keyshot, and it will formally sever the relationship with Keyshot. Just makes better business sense to do that. And I also predict that ZBrush will be on the iPad.
Oh yeah,
before the end of the year.
So I was hanging out with Brad Grotman the other day, and I looked, and they have already Maxon has something that's similar
Sure.
Forger.
to ZBrush. Yeah, Forger. So with that, I wonder if that's going to be like they'll work with Pixo to make that the legit
So
iPad version of.
so here's what Forger is missing over Nomad. Forger it doesn't do voxel, meaning you can't just like remesh. So that's missing out of there. It has some of the same, just like all of the sculpts, even in Nomad, the sculpting is like very alpha based. They don't have like brushes, like clay brushes and stuff like that. You have to change out alphas. So I foresee ZBrush, maybe a core or something like that, going to iPad and bringing the whole Z remesher and all that other stuff that we're accustomed to using. So
I can see that happening, but I like, because remember what like Sculptress was its own standalone thing too,
Yeah.
right? Like it was its
Yeah.
own program, ZBrush bought it,
Yeah.
and then now Sculptress Pro is literally its own feature within ZBrush. So it's sort of
Right.
a matter of like who's going to be the Pac-Man, who's going to be the white dot, right?
yeah.
But I
Right.
think that like would be a later down the road kind of thing. I think if
Okay.
something recent is gonna like earlier on would happen would be Forger taking on some of ZBrush's like features, essentially, like nothing too big, but it'll be kind of marketed as that, like
Yeah.
like this trading back and forth. I don't think there's going to be like a full port or anything like that, but I don't know, not recent, not super soon anyways.
What do you think the first big, I don't know, feature of the merger is going to be?
Your
Right,
subscription
shift
paying.
integration. Oh yeah, okay, that. Yeah.
Okay, all right. I walked right into that.
Feature subscribe. Because even Forger is a subscription. You can't buy it.
Yeah. I mean, it's cheap as hell though, but yeah. It's yeah, I don't know. It kind of like pains me to have to talk about this. I usually try to like dodge the question on stream because it's like, everybody can kind of guess what's coming down the line. And I just hope that they do maintain the same connection with their like, community. That's like
right?
That's the biggest thing.
Yeah.
That's probably like the biggest thing that they acquired by joining them.
I mean, I have a feeling that they will. I think that if the team there is still in charge of it, then it's going to be all good. Like it'll probably be. I don't know. I was talking to somebody the other day about the whole fact of the free upgrades, and I'm like, you know what? We had it really good for a really long time. We had our run. You know what I'm saying?
I agree with it. I agree with that.
Mm-hmm.
So honestly, I don't understand how they've been able to do that for real.
Studios buy it. I think a lot of it's studio licenses and stuff like that.
But they just started doing the. Oh wait, you said the studio licenses.
It was like studios are still paying for it. Like it's being paid for somehow.
Yeah, I guess. Well, then that's pretty dope.
And they're a small team too. Like people think that they're a lot bigger than they are, but there's not actually that many devs at Pixelogic.
Yeah.
Well, Axon now there's lots more, but yeah.
Yeah.
I'll tell you this: I won't be using Redshift.
I was using Redshift yesterday. I like Redshift. I don't know how to use it exactly, but I was playing around with it, and I think it's pretty dope.
Between Blender and Arnold, I think I'm good.
You know what I'm not going to miss? I like Keyshot, and I have a similar workflow to Ashley, where I'll just pop something into Keyshot to give me, a dope render that I could paint over or whatever. Mm-hmm. But it's I was expecting a lot more from the integration of the graphics card use, where I just thought I was going to do more, and then I went out and bought this nice graphics card, and then Bradley was like, "Yeah, dog, you don't have enough VRAM in your graphics card to take advantage." like, well, why didn't somebody tell me that shit before I just spent this like dumb amount of money on this card? You know?
Well,
So,
no
like,
one
that
thought you was
dumb-
going to use 8K textures inside of Keyshot, you know?
Ain't nobody. No, I wasn't using. That was Substance Painter, and I learned my lesson from that. It was not Keyshot.
That's kind of intense.
Hey, look, I'm not a UV guy, and I didn't know what I was doing. I was like, oh, you know what? More is better. It was like when you first started using ZBrush, you're like, let me
Yeah.
subdivide this to 1 billion.
The more polygons, I'm an infinite polygons means I'm best artist.
That's right. That's right. Yeah. If I have the most polygons, I'm gonna have the best piece.
You know what feature in ZBrush I have yet to use? HD geometry. That
Oh,
feature
yeah,
I've never used it.
I learned about that the other day. It's really useful for like up close stuff. Like if you're doing like really high res stuff, I mean, like if you're doing like close ups of like creature eyes and like creature like hands and things like that, it is very, very useful. It kind of just isolates something, right? And then it jacks up how much within that view you're actually going, like your subdivisions within that view, and then as soon as you move away from it and exit HD geometry, it goes back down to your highest subdivision normally, so you're not actually using any real like memory to deal with something that's like 105 million polygons, right?
It's
How is it like
right?
getting it out? Like how is it getting it out of, like, it's fine in ZBrush. Like how do you get it out of ZBrush?
That's a good question. I didn't get into that. I think a lot of it comes down to like baking. Like you do your map baking.
Like a displacement map, okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. One day I might get talented enough to where I'll actually use that.
You know who we can
Not
ask
there
about
yet.
that? I'm gonna reach out because I'm a big fan of Jay Hill. See if we can get him on the show. So I'm being bold right now. I think we're gonna get him on the show. I don't know if we'll get him on the show, but if we can, totally ask him because he's got that. He uses HD geometry in his workflow. Shout out to Jay Hill, one of the dopest guys doing it, I think.
Yeah, he's awesome.
You know what's been weird since like the last couple, like my colors don't change in real time anymore. I have to like change the colors and click on the canvas for it to change. Like when you're changing your colors, like before they used to change in real time. Now I have to change them and then click on the canvas for it to change. It's weird.
Whoa.
You see before? You see that? You see how I'm moving it? It's not changing. But when I click on the canvas, see green, it's not changing, but
oh,
weird.
Do you have
that's weird, right? It used to change in real time.
Yeah, like
Do you
this,
have
right?
Yeah, exactly.
Do you have dynamic checked? Look above solo and see if dynamic is checked.
Solo. I don't know. My UI's changed. Let me go. Where's that stored at?
Transform.
Yeah.
Transform. Yeah, let me. Transform. Dynamic.
Like over top of solo. It's the little grayed out button. If it's not gray, I can't see.
So local quick solo. Okay.
Is dynamic on or off?
It's on.
I think it was off. It's on now.
So
No, it's not.
Is that doing anything?
No,
No.
now it's dynamic. Yeah, now it's
Yeah.
dynamic solo. Huh, weird.
Right?
So if that didn't do anything, if you restart that obviously is gonna
No.
probably fix it.
No, it's been doing it. Like I've restarted and opened ZBrush many a times, and that's what it does. It's quite annoying.
Is that what you were asking about earlier today? You were asking if anybody was having any issues since the latest update?
Yeah, like I've been having like that issue. Let's see, got a comment here. This is from Various. I bought ZBrush December 17th. Then they announced they won't be doing any updates like they've been doing. But luckily, I got the latest. He gets one free update. So yeah, because of where he got it, and he feels bad for those who bought after December. Yeah, that sucks. He said he was hesitant to buy it, but loved watching artists like you guys sculpt in it, and I just started playing around with it myself. It's a good investment.
Honestly, yeah, if you have the perpetual, like, they can't take that away. Like, I mean, they could, but I don't think that they will. They will not take
save that EXE. Save that EXE. I put that on the storage drive.
Your license as well.
Yeah. Just in case.
Yeah, I don't think that they would. That's a very Adobe thing.
Mm-hmm.
Not for nothing. Like
that pissed me off so much though, because I had a perpetual CS6 license and it was working totally fine for me, and they were like, "Nah, you really can't have that. It's illegal. We don't want you to be using that anymore. You need to subscribe." And I was like, "What the fuck? Like, you mean illegal? It's illegal to like? It's just weird."
Are you serious?
I'm pretty sure. Like, it's been a while since I've had it, right? Because like I'm using cloud now, but I'm pretty sure the reason why I stopped is because they were like sending out like legal statements or something like that at one point. I'm not, again, I don't really 100% know, but and I'd have to look into it again, but it had something to do with that. Like, it was weird.
That's crazy. I'd be like, yo, I paid for this. Are you kidding?
Yeah, exactly. Well, the thing is, like, I paid school tuition and that came with school tuition. So, like, it was one of those things, like, I had it from school and I thought, okay, great. I'm good. But no, I was not.
Artist versus, well, there's no real reason to upgrade if you already have a good workflow in 2022. ZBrush is pretty good enough for anything. Yeah, like I'm gonna need a really impressive update for me to like, and Redshift cannot be counted as an impressive update.
Yeah, I already use Keyshot, right? Like, that's the thing. Unless they're just like, oh, actually, we're just completely obliterating any previous versions of the Keyshot bridge as well, which would be like, why are you doing that? What would be the point? So it's just, I don't know.
I think Redshift costs $1,000 by itself if you don't subscribe for it. So,
tasty.
Yeah. Very says, I remember the article I read about Adobe calling it illegal to use perpetual after they updated their TOS.
Yeah. Yeah, so that was a thing. I'm not just like hallucinating. Okay.
Interesting. I want to xenomorphs are like typically like texture wise are like shiny and slimy, if I recall correctly.
Did you say slimy and slimy?
Shiny and slimy.
Shiny. Oh, I see.
Yep.
The shiniest. You know what I want to play ever since I was we started this is I want to go back to Alien Isolation, man. I really enjoyed that game.
What was that? Oh, this game?
Yeah, scary, man. That game was so dope.
actually
Well, I wouldn't know it.
blood pumping.
Yeah.
So you want to stress yourself out playing video games? Okay, cool. All right.
Me.
You know what I want to do? I want to raise this. Let's do transpose. Let me save before I transpose. Well, thank you again, Ashley, for joining us the last couple of weeks.
Absolutely.
Yeah, no, it's my pleasure. You guys are fun to hang
You know,
out with.
I got to ask on camera, would you join us again, so I have it on tape?
If everything works out timing wise, of course. Of course.
One thing I was talking to Ashley about, because it might be a good idea, like we've been very fortunate to get, like some top artists giving us their time every Friday night. And what could be cool, I think, is maybe we try like a short format where instead of doing an entire month of having someone on, we have them on for a week, and it's more like we're just hanging out and kind of chopping it up and talking about experiences and sculpting. And it's maybe it's a little more casual show where we don't necessarily have to finish a piece or anything like that. Ashley would be done, but you know what I'm saying.
No,
we wouldn't be done.
There's a reason why my streams are 4 hours on the Pixelogic channel, dude.
Nice. But yeah, so that could be kind of fun. I feel like I did this.
Yeah.
It's weird. Yeah. And then, that way, Ashley, we could have you back and maybe not burn you out on doing something for 4 weeks in a row,
I'm just a little bit of like a freak when it comes to stuff like this. Like I'm very used to like doing something and then jumping and then doing something and jumping and then doing something and jumping. Like I don't
too much commitment.
Yeah, it drives me nuts. It's nothing. It's absolutely nothing to do with you guys.
It's not you guys. It's not you. It's me.
It literally is though. It's my brain. I can't.
Yeah. You get it.
Do you though? Do you?
No, he does. He gets it.
Okay.
So like for us, I don't know. I think initially when Danny and I were talking about the concept, it's one of those things where we never finish. Oh God, please don't crash. Please don't crash. Don't do that. Oh no. We never finish our own work. So that's kind of like it's forcing us to get something done, by hook or crook, basically. But it's stressful too, like that's cool for some times, but you don't have to do that every damn week.
Yeah, if you guys are always doing that format, it can be pretty brutal.
I mean, the good thing about it is you can really pad out your portfolio,
Yeah, for sure.
So that's pretty dope. But I wouldn't mind having just like a chill session where we're just sculpting and hanging out.
Yeah.
Are there any good movies out?
Movies?
Yes.
Good question.
No Way Home?
It's not out yet.
In theaters.
I already saw it in theaters. You know what's really good? Vampire Diaries.
Oh my goodness. Listen, if it isn't that silliness, it's another movie that.
Why it gotta be silly though? But why it gotta be silly though?
I'm gonna have my
Why it gotta
daughter
be
call
silly?
you up and tell you. I'm gonna have my daughter call you up and tell you why it's a corny choice for shows. Anytime a young kid is telling you that, then you should pump the brakes on that.
Ram says no. What's good season? I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means.
Session. No, what's good session?
Oh, what's good?
Non-reading
Oh.
ass.
Yeah. I'm a literate sometimes. Do we have a what's good?
Yeah, let's do what's good. Ashley, what's good? What's really good?
I don't have a what's good.
Oh, geez, what is good? Oh no, I'm like no thoughts tonight. Ask me a question. What do you want to know?
I want to know what's good for you. What do you enjoy? What went well for you this week?
Dude, you know what's
in? What are you playing?
Yeah, that's the thing is I feel like I've said all of that. I'm living a very boring, uneventful life.
Yeah.
That's what's good.
Are you COVID free this week?
Am I what?
COVID free this week?
I am.
That's good.
It's very good.
That's what's up.
Got my booster coming up.
Nice.
2 weeks from now. I'm honestly, if I'm being honest, not looking forward to it because it knocks me the fuck out. But it's better than actually getting it. So
you know what? You should try. You know what actually really helped me out when I got my vaccination and booster is if you drink a lot of water before you do it.
Yeah.
And for some reason that it helped me out. You know what I mean? I don't know if it's going to work for you. Let me know if it does.
Yeah, I've got my immune system freaks out very, very easily.
Yeah.
So just like anytime I get sick, it's kind of like an ordeal anyways. So when it comes to vaccines, I always get Eric and I will get the vaccine together and it'll always be me that has like the more intense reaction to it because my immune system just freak out. And I also have eczema too, so anytime I get a vaccine I get a bad skin reaction as well. It's just whoosh.
Okay.
But that's literally because your immune system it's completely explainable too, and it's harmless, but it's just sort of not looking forward to it,
Well, my wife says hold my beer and tells me to man up.
Do you not have you were kind of bitch type when you
Whoa.
I'm just saying a little bit.
You didn't call me the B word on screen.
Look, just
damn.
I mean, okay,
damn,
just a little
brutal.
bit. Hey, just a little bit. I wouldn't say this to anybody that's not family. Bradley is family.
You know what?
Saying, I got to call balls and strikes.
So what if I was crawled up in a ball crying and watching what is it? Little House of Horror? What's the name of the Feed Me Seymour? What movie was that? I was watching that.
Didn't you tell me your kids were clowning you a little bit?
My wife was. My wife's like, you know what? Stop being a baby. And you know what? I said I don't want to. I don't want to stop being a baby. B clutch for the win. I did see Vox Machina. Vox Machina on Amazon was amazing.
Wait, you watched it already? Didn't it just come out today? Yeah.
No, it came out yesterday.
Oh, yeah, no, I want to watch that.
Or maybe it came out last Friday and I didn't see it. That's probably it because I went to New Orleans, but I watched it and there's another episode this Friday. Yeah, Vox Machina was fantastic. It was more gruesome than I expected it to be, actually.
Oh, okay.
Like we're talking what's the name of that? Invincible gruesome.
Oh, dude. Okay. Now I'm excited.
Was not expecting it.
So what's good so I can do mine? What's up? You have one?
I did. I did say Voxbox. No, that's my what's good. Oh, you know what?
Oh,
We had So Deep that like shared with me his update to what he sculpted.
yeah.
He was our second place winner. I don't know if you guys see it on my stream. Do you see it? Am I sharing it?
No, you're not
No.
sharing it.
All right, let's do Cintiq. Can you see it now?
Yeah, that's cool, man. So
Yes.
Oh, cool.
he continued to work on this. So this was our second place winner
Yeah.
who went in and went like crazy
Bananas.
continuing this. Yeah.
Yeah, it looks
Shout
great.
out to Sword Deep, man. You did your thing on this.
Yeah, you did really well.
Yeah, I like that a lot.
It's got a nice butt.
I was about to say, only like Mike got an ass game on him, like the way he sculpted his butts. But So Deep probably got you, Mike.
Yeah, no, I'm not bad at that. I'm ready to relinquish the crown.
I don't
I like
know.
that
Hand
you
it
even got
over.
that like, the hamstrings are pushing up the glutes a little in that pose. It's good. That's attention to detail right there. It's nice.
Yeah. No,
He probably had one of Mike's sculpts up while he was doing it.
I love the I love the tension folds and in the clothing, man. Like that looks good. I like it a lot.
No one sculpts a hero butt like Mike.
What's I gonna say? All right, so
What's your motivation?
I don't know. Doing the opposite of anyway. What's I gonna say? You know, my yeah, ask me about are you gonna ask me about my what's good this week or what?
What's good, man?
Yo, I can't talk about it. I can't talk.
Oh,
I can't believe it. I
However-
can't believe you did that. I can't believe you did that. Why ask you if you're gonna say that?
However, it's something really good. That's all I'm saying.
It is
Something
good.
is coming. Something is coming, you guys.
You will need a student loan to do it though.
So no, Ashley, my first official sculpt is going to be released soon.
your first official sculpt?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
statue?
Yeah, statue. It's coming out soon.
Ooh, shit, that's
I
cool.
know. So excited.
Am I allowed to say I've
Yeah.
seen it?
No. The fuck?
Okay,
No,
I haven't
you
seen
can't
it.
say that.
I haven't seen
You
it.
have not
I haven't seen it.
No, you
I haven't seen it.
What are you doing?
I haven't seen it.
NDA
Bradley's
breach.
I haven't seen it. I haven't
NDA
seen it.
breach.
Bradley hasn't.
Take
Bradley
me
I
to
gotta
court.
edit this. I got to edit this. I
Take
haven't
it
seen
for
it. I haven't seen it.
No.
I haven't seen it. You take me to court. Good luck.
Bradley said he saw it.
No.
Like, you have to cut out this
Thanks,
entire
thanks,
section. Bradley said he saw it.
Thanks, Ash. Thanks,
I'm
Ashley.
just gonna
Thanks,
start
Ashley.
sprinkling
Thanks,
it in
Ashley.
there every 5
Thanks,
minutes.
Ashley.
Bradley saw it.
So messy.
I haven't seen it. I haven't seen
Bradley
it.
didn't see anything.
I haven't seen it.
God.
I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it.
But will you shut up, man? So anyway, something is
Ashley.
coming out. Something is coming out soon. That's going to be dope. That's all I'm saying. That's all I can
Something that Bradley saw.
See? Not me.
say. Anyway, it was
It
nice
is
having
not
Ashley
me.
on the show, you guys.
It's not me.
Nice. It was nice. Show her what she's won, Brad.
What did I win?
Give
I won
her
something?
parting gifts. Parting gifts.
No,
You want me to go?
Nope.
I'll go.
no,
You want me to go?
no. We're not. We're not. We're not.
You
We're not.
You
gonna
don't
kick
have
me?
to tell me.
She's like, I've been waiting to leave since I started 2 weeks ago.
For real.
Okay.
For real.
Okay. All right.
She didn't say that. We're all happy.
I did not. I did. I actually enjoy this. It's just, yeah. Done with this xenomorph mantis.
No, that's right. I feel like I
Varys
did
is
really-
reminds me of the bitch skit from Kill and Peel. But did you say it though?
Oh,
But she said that though,
Did you
right?
say it? You said it though, right? You said what? Hugo has a question. Guys, I have a question. Yes. What's your
that's
question?
cool.
Third person. Let's do it. For an artist like you guys that do this every day almost, it's good. It's good to have a hobby or something different besides your art. The question is what you guys do. Any hobbies with it rely on 3D. So I guess he's asking what things do we do, or do we have hobbies outside of 3D?
Yes.
Ashley, do you have a hobby outside of 3D?
Oh my god, yeah. I actually have a problem with getting too many hobbies. Like I get like super like I'll find something, I'll be like, dude, this is the coolest thing ever, and then I'll get hyper focused on that and then just like forget that I even am a 3D artist. So it's like for me, like I have a whole bunch of different interests and that keeps things spicy for me. Like I get excited to do sculpts again after I'm done being so incredibly hyper focused on one thing. The summertime it was photography, so I was getting out a lot and just like taking pictures of bugs. And then that kind of moved on to different aspects of reading and research, so I was like off of my computer a lot doing that. Before that too, I was like really into nutrition and like, you know, learning about nutrition and also like working out and weightlifting as well, and so that also got me away from the computer. And so like there's all these different things that I kind of like try to keep involving myself with. Right now I'm picking up a new like novel series. I've been reading that away from the computer too. And so it's just sort of like this like throwing in things that you're like, okay, I'm sitting at my computer and I feel like dead inside because I've been doing 3D for so long. Get up and now you have like 50 other things that you could just be like, I guess I'll try doing this, and then you'll be, I guess, a little bit more refreshed because it's something completely different. I don't like sitting down and doing the same thing over and over again. I go crazy. And I guess that's also kind of lent itself to the way that I sculpt and the style that I have as well. It's just very like, I gotta do this fast and get it out of my system so I can move to the next thing, because I'm a very impatient person. And so when it comes to having different interests, it's good. It's just like, it's good to have a whole bunch, in my opinion. Outside of even just the computer. Like I'm like a big gamer too, but I could literally sit here and play games for like an entire week and forget to like properly stand up and stretch and stuff, and then I feel like a zombie afterwards, and I feel like I like just everything is gone. Like, where did that week go? So if you just kind of like sprinkle in like, okay, give yourself like a night of just like vegging and watching a TV series or playing a game, but then the next night don't do the same thing. Maybe make it about reading or jogging or, you know, anything else really. Like I say, involve some kind of a physical activity or sport into that mix of activities, because it's good for your mind as well as your body. So there you go.
Nice. Bradley?
I get yelled at sometimes by Mike. Outside of that,
Really, we can't tell you. God, constantly repeating that.
I get yelled at by Mike. I get yelled at by Mike.
He's gonna hold up a call help please sign.
No, I won't. I just won't pick up. So what do I do for fun? I sculpt a lot. Like I do a lot of sculpting. When I'm not sculpting, I'm sculpting in bed, and when I'm not sculpting, I'm sculpting watching TV. But I love TV shows. I love watching movies. I love playing video games. I like teasing my kids. That's one of my favorite things. I like teaching my son your mama jokes.
Oh, that's a good one. That's great. I'm sure your wife loves that.
Yeah. I'm very creative with that. I love your mama jokes. Yeah, that's what I do.
Nice. I'm very well-rounded like Ashley. I do a myriad of things, you guys. I watch TV.
Hell yes.
That is all. I also watch
It'll be
movies.
good if you watch Vampire Diaries.
Yeah, it'll be good. Shut the hell up about Vampire Diaries.
I mean, something I should probably state too is like Eric and I do essentially the same thing. Like he's in the games industry, right? And so it's like,
Oh, cool.
and he's also a character artist. So for us to constantly be doing like art, like specifically 3D related art is a lot. It's a lot. And we also don't have kids or anything like that too. So you probably get a lot of your variety from your family and just like that interaction too. So like for me, it's like, okay, yeah, I've got all of these things, but that's because there's a hole that needs to be filled in terms of interest and like activities, you know.
Yeah.
That's literally it.
Okay.
So like if you got a family, then yeah.
So if you and Eric was at a Cintiq, right, and you were modeling, who would win?
No one. It's the journey. Why the fuck would you? Why would you put us in that situation? What the fuck is that?
Like who's getting smoked? I'm saying who's getting smoked?
No, see, it's weird to say that either one would be, since art is so subjective. Tisk.
I guess what Bradley's trying to say is it's the Thunderdome in his house. That's all.
Oh no, my wife is my wife. I ain't fighting her. Like she gonna win. Like why would I do that? She does Tough Mudders.
Okay, you gotta put the measuring tape away, dude.
Yeah, let's do Tough Mudders. So you would say you would win. Okay, cool. All right, fantastic. Let's keep.
Whoa! Absolutely not. Not saying that.
We're not going to say anything to anybody.
Yeah, but he can hear me. He can hear all of this.
Let's see. Like I said, he should really go back to my Star Wars novels. Star Wars have novels?
Oh yeah, dude.
I didn't know that.
Oh, speaking of Star Wars, how dope is Book of Boba Fett lately?
I haven't. I only watched episodes 1 and 2. I haven't watched the rest of them. Is it getting good?
Yeah, I like it.
I saw screenshots people were taking of that episode with the ring world, and I was like, "That is sick. That's super cool."
Oh,
that's all I know.
Is that the latest? Is that the latest?
I don't know. There's a ring world at some point. I don't think that's spoilers. It's just an environment.
Like Halo.
Yeah, I thought it was Halo. I legitimately thought it was Halo.
Wow.
Like, that's why I saw it, because people from Halo were commenting on it.
Oh, geez.
But yeah, Ring Worlds is not. It's not a new concept. It's just Halo is the popularized version of it. Ringworld is literally a sci-fi concept that's been around since like, I don't know, 50s, probably earlier.
Oh, hey B, I haven't had a chance to go. I'll skip to it in a little bit. B's asking if I've seen his pike. So Deep said, "Thank you for sharing my artwork. It'll live over stream. Feels really awesome getting to see your own work, your own artwork shown over such a cool stream. Good vibe."
Aww,
thanks, man.
That's awesome.
Hey, just so you know, you got seen because you competed.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we just don't do that for anybody. Where is transport? Yeah, you know what they say, like with little unfortunately my daughter ended up getting COVID from school, but she's been taking it like a champ.
Oh no.
I'm
Really?
glad she's getting better, man.
Yeah, she's playing around and talking. She has like some sniffles and stuff like that.
Oh, that's good
But-
though, that she's not taking it hard though. That's good.
Yeah. She's tough like her mama. Because if she was like me, she'd be in the corner.
Crying.
Yeah.
It's like, when will it stop? My nose is running. Let's see. Link says Book of Boba Fett is disappointing. Is that the name of the show? Like,
yeah.
Link's
like
like a really big
disappointing.
Star Wars fan.
Okay, I was just like disappointing, like because like based off of Mandalorian or like based on its own merits. Because I could see it not being better than Mandalorian. Mandalorian was pretty good.
It was dope. I didn't. So there was only one thing that I didn't really dig, which was they have an episode with these kind of like cyborg kids that like the new body modification is they get, you know, robot parts put on and stuff.
Okay.
They have these super shiny speeder bikes that look like something that were made at Orange County Choppers. And it just really bummed me out to see that. And plus, like, it looks like they kind of skimped on the effects on the racing scenes there. But I gotta say, man, I mean, it's not amazing. Like, it's not as good as Mandalorian, but I like it. I like it a lot. And all they have to do is another crossover like Mandalorian. I'll be like, okay, I'm good now. So on there.
Let's see. Hugo says, interesting at Mike T. Do you watch much TV? Do you know who's watching something? Is Bradley? Who saw recently your sculpt? Sorry, I couldn't resist the joke. I don't understand.
Yeah, I don't know.
If the joke is about Vampire Diaries, I'm not joking. I'm quite serious. It's a fantastic show.
I wish he was joking. I wish he was joking. He's not joking. We don't all have to like the same things. That's all. I wish that Bradley had better taste, but I'm just saying. That's just me.
Whoa.
Yeah, I said it. What you want to do?
I don't want to do nothing, Mike.
Okay.
I don't want no smoke, man.
I don't either.
I think Bee's referring to the problem with with that show is that it just isn't what we wanted. We want to see Boba Fett be a badass merc, not the Godfather. Now that's interesting. I never thought of that. He's actually is going around being like the Godfather.
I think they could do a younger version of him.
Yeah, they could have, right? Is he a clone?
I don't know. That's the original. Oh, you know.
Oh, he's original.
No. Sorry, he is a clone. But he, so he's Jango Fett's son.
Okay.
But, no, what I'm saying is they could do another version of Boba Fett, like a show where he's younger and actually doing cool bounty hunter stuff. If you guys haven't seen it, there's a Disney Plus has this really cool kind of a side show where they're talking about kind of how Boba Fett came to be in the back in the old Empire Strikes Back, and it's a really good story. It's also cool seeing dude like grow up on in front of your eyes, which is crazy. It's like mad young when he started.
Paris has another question. How the Stylus League start, and how did it become an idea you wanted to implement?
Take that, Bradley.
Sure. So at the, what is it, when COVID was really starting, like probably, you know, within what, maybe a couple months or maybe like 6 or 7 months into COVID, you know, things were slowing down, and, you know, Mike was doing some stuff and Danny was doing some stuff, and, you know, they always wanted to work together. I was wanting to work with them. So we came together and like pitched the idea of what we could do together. And we realized that we were also like, you know, creating a lot of work, a lot of like, you know, work and not enough personal work, or not finishing it. So we thought, you know what, how about we create something where we can, you know, Mike has a teaching background and Danny has a teaching background, and they had an idea of like, how can we give back and also show some cool stuff and have some fun while doing it. So that's how the Stylus League was born. So we all united, came up with an idea, came up with a format, and we've evolved from there. Did I cover everything, Mike?
Yeah. I think the thing that Bradley kind of did that people don't really get is there's always like one person that you don't know is really like facilitating everything. And you know, like I didn't know that Questlove was the one that was like really making the Roots constantly stay relevant and just getting dope gigs and doing a whole bunch of like in the early days just kept everything moving smoothly. And Bradley was kind of that guy for us. So Danny and I had always talked about doing something together, but you know, not for any lack of will, we just didn't do it. You know, he was busy, I was busy, and it never really happened. So Bradley, people don't know this, came from a business background, like Fortune 500 background, and he kind of makes stuff happen. So he's like, you know, look, let's actually figure out how to do this thing. So I give Bradley a hard time a lot because I consider him like a little brother. But if it wasn't for the fact that he kind of got Danny and I on the same page and actually said, let's make this a thing, we wouldn't have Stylus League right now. So that's all.
What he said, everybody.
Yeah. Remember that, because I don't pay Bradley a lot of compliments.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, like, he's always saying you're like yelling at him, but that was really nice. That was really like a nice thing.
He doesn't always yell at me.
Yeah, no, he likes to.
It's like 80-20. 80% is all good and 20% is, you know.
He likes to play the victim. He likes to play the victim.
I do. Right. It's my favorite thing. I love being a victim. I love being a victim. I love being a victim.
He certainly does.
Love being a victim, because when you're
the bad guy,
you know, sometimes the tiger wants to feel fear.
What that means.
So you can remember what it feels like. Says also, thanks for answering anytime. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, absolutely.
Lucas, just want to say, been here since the start, and it's crazy to see Bradley's progression. You really stepped up. Oh no, thanks, man.
Yeah, that's true. I remember when Bradley didn't want to get in front of the camera. Now you can't get his ass from in front of the camera.
I can get off. I can get off this.
Mr. Hollywood. No, you can't pull the Ashley card. You ain't going nowhere. You got nowhere to go, brother. You don't have as many options as Ashley. She's like the beginning of her road.
So it's like where you gonna go? No one's gonna take you.
That's right. Call your wife and
get in the kitchen.
Your ass right back on the show.
Get in the kitchen.
Bradley, Mike says you got to get back on.
Like you know how they say, you can only go up from here. This is up. All right, you're already up. There's no more up from here. This is it.
Nope. It's all downhill from
now,
there.
Now sing and dance.
Sing. Exactly.
Ashley, aren't you gonna miss this? You know, you're gonna miss this.
We're hanging out.
You're gonna miss this foolishness from us.
Oh man, you can get me anytime on Discord. You know I exist. I exist outside the stream.
Yeah, you're right. You do. You're not just. She does. She does. No, it's so funny. It was so funny when I had to change the when I had to push our stream back. I wrote Ashley on Instagram. I was like, "Hi Ashley, this is Bradley," and she goes, "This is Ashley."
Yeah, I know. It's like this is very weird. But then you hit me with the reality check, and I was like, "Oh shit, I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry. I was being."
She's like, I can imagine. Like I'm thinking how she's very. She's like, let me tell her why I'm like this. She's like, okay. She's like, okay.
Yeah, I felt bad because I was like, you know, I thought you were doing that dad joke thing, like, "Hi, Dad." I'm like, you know, whatever, like, you know, the dad joke thing.
Yeah, the dad joke. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought you were doing something with that, so I was like, "Hi, Bradley, this is Ashley," or whatever. I was like,
oh, you know,
shit.
because my thing is, I rarely talk to anybody on social media. So I was like, maybe she doesn't know who this is, even though it's my picture and the thing.
Yeah, no, it's cool. I'm just glad that, you know, you're doing good and you're in high spirits and everything. That's the important thing.
Cool. I think that's gonna work. Mike, weren't you playing with some like Maxon software this week?
Redshift.
Yeah, Redshift.
Yeah. I was just trying to play around with the you know, learn how to use the renderer and stuff like that.
How's it compared to Keyshot? Like, how does it like react? Is it like a regular kind of thing, more like Arnold? Like,
yeah, it's more of an Arnold thing.
Gotcha. Okay.
I gotta tell you, like, I mean, it plays really nicely with my graphics cards. I'll tell you that much. I like that, and the renders are beautiful.
Yeah.
So I just don't know enough about, like, I know just enough about Maya to, you know, to get in there and do the bare minimum. But luckily I have friends that only use Maya,
Right.
and so, you know, you hit them up and stuff. The thing is crazy.
And Redshift, it's not standalone, right? It has to be in like Maya or 3ds Max.
Maya Max or Cinema 4D, right? I believe.
Okay. I wonder if they have I thought they had a Blender plugin, or was that another one?
You know, I believe there is a Blender plugin. I'm pretty sure there is. But you know, what I was going to say is, I now for my class I'm teaching Blender, so I'm forced to learn Blender. Which, no disrespect, Blender does dope things. I just don't like the fact that they have taken things that are just a standard as far as key commands.
Oh, dude, yeah.
Yeah, like I'm like it's just a big middle finger to the industry. I think Like,
Yeah, but that's why Blender exists in the first place, is because it's a big middle finger to the industry.
yeah,
Like, and that's why they're still free, right? It's a
yeah,
I mean, like, you got to take your wins with your losses with that kind of stuff. Like,
or
you could always kind of rekey things, right? Like, there is like
mhm.
at least like now they've implemented, you can navigate standard if you
Yeah, but the
switch to
only
like
thing is
Maya
that
controls.
they nerfed the shit out of it though. Like that's
Yeah,
just I'm gonna learn it the right way. And the thing I got going for me, as opposed to my friends who have used Maya for years, is I don't know enough to be pissed off at the fact that I have to relearn everything.
gotcha.
You know,
Yeah.
so I think that's okay.
Yeah, that's kind of my
Studio
sorry.
797 said, "What's up, Mike? I'm so sorry."
Oh no, it's okay.
Pro Studio. And I gotta tell you, Eevee is sweet, man. Like Cycles and Eevee are
Yeah.
they're dope. So I like the idea of a free renderer a lot, especially something that's high quality, and even in something that does such a good job of real-time rendering.
Mm-hmm.
You can't be mad at that.
Well, I tell it like a lot of people. This is another thing too. Is like people are like, "Oh, you use Keyshot for your renders, right?" And I'm like, "Yeah," but they're like, "Oh, well, do you want to like?" I'm gonna be looking to buy and get into rendering. Should I buy Keyshot too? And I'm like, okay, no, you gotta like think about that more along the lines of the acquisition that just happened. I mean, I would love to say like just buy it because it's worth it, but I don't know what's gonna
Right.
happen in the future.
Yeah.
So just use like a free renderer like Cycles or Eevee, because it's like it's great for what it is.
Mhm.
It's free. So in the
Right.
meantime, if you can, you're learning a new program and you're using a
Mhm.
really great renderer with a lot of flexibility.
Yeah.
And then if like the acquisition like with the Redshift integration happens, then at least
Hmm.
you didn't do anything too bad there, money wise.
It's true. It's very true.
Yeah, everybody should definitely be sitting on their money until we figure out what's what.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
You can definitely hit me up too, because I love using Blender. Blender, my Red Death is being rendered in Blender.
Yeah, no,
that thing's good.
Yeah, it does. I'm definitely gonna hit you up for some stuff. I know you and Danny were doing like cool stuff. Danny is like crazy with Blender, man. But yeah, I gotta now that I'm teaching it, I gotta learn it.
I was gonna open it and show, but we're almost out of time. Lee's asks, has Danny dropped Maya for Blender? Danny is a Swiss Army knife. Like, whatever it takes to get it done, that's what he's doing. So I can't say he's dropping anything.
That's the way to
no.
go, in my opinion. Be that Swiss Army knife. Danny's got the right idea.
He's a sponge too. Like he has to learn these different workflows just to, find the best way to work for, the animation stuff. So
Yeah.
he'll like hit me up and be like, "Yo, Mike, you got to try this thing." I remember when he first started using Substance Painter, and I was like, he's like, "Dude, stop everything you're doing and start using Substance Painter right now."
It's so good, man. I love Substance Painter. I just like it's for concept stuff. finding that like quick workflow. I mean, just doing the paint overs the way that I do them has been working well enough for the timelines that I have. But if you want something even more oomphy, get your zebra shit right into Substance and do some procedural texture on top of that, and just like even paint in some of your sculptural detail, and then like send it out again, and you just it's so much nicer. It's just so much nicer.
Yeah.
I love Substance Painter. Pencils down, everyone.
Oh,
What?
no.
Are we done?
I don't want to stop. I don't want to stop this. I finally started getting my groove. All right.
That's all,
this
folks. That's all.
Looks good.
Let's see.
That looks really
Let's go in there.
Yeah.
See?
So I
You
got a
know,
little bit done.
you got a lot done.
I still don't like the button legs. I'll work on those, but maybe I won't. Maybe I'll give up.
Oh,
Might give up. But hey, listen, this part right here, I'm all about this. You get rid of those crazy legs, boom, all day, son.
let's check yours, Ashley.
Oh, I didn't do too much. Like I told you before I was starting this, like I've got pain med numbed migraine going on right now, so I'm like dealing with some slow sculpting, but I gave him another pelvis area, got like some leg stuff going on, changed the proportions of the back, and did some hand things, not too much, but a little bit of
dope.
like placement.
Wow.
Most importantly, did you have fun? Did you enjoy
course.
yourself?
Of course,
Did you enjoy yourself?
of course.
I
Always.
like that a lot, Ashley.
Thank you.
That looks
Did you
really,
have
really good.
multiple- Did you have something with multiple tails before too?
Multiple tails? No, I only
Yeah. Why
had
do I
the-
feel like it's just one?
Yeah,
thought
I'd
I
only ever
saw-
had one.
Okay. No, that's awesome.
Yeah. I was playing around with like the housing for like the wings. I'm thinking of like actually like putting wings underneath so I can like properly,
Yeah.
Lift up.
That's so cool. I love how clean it is. It's like really clean. I love it.
Thank.
Nice. What you got, Bradley?
I just did this. I'm probably gonna noodle in it and watch some TV with the wife.
Cool.
I want to
do your full Red Death treatment on this guy too.
Yeah, it's gonna be quick.
Okay.
Looks
I just
really
gotta
good,
create
though.
some UVs.
I still really like the idea of a tiger xenomorph, so this is gonna be. Show me when you're done. I want to see.
I will.
Nice.
Cool. Well, Ashley, thank you again for joining us for the last couple of weeks. You have been great. And Mike, you enjoy your weekend. Ashley, you enjoy your weekend. And bye, everybody.
See ya. Thanks, Ashley.
Bye, guys. Subscribe.
Yes, please sub.
Nice. See, we got to
All
get
right.
on that promo grind like Ashley.
Yeah,
She's got a whole bunch of followers.
we just what is we just keep making the art and they'll come eventually.
We
You
gotta
put out like if you're doing this
Sub.
you gotta like have like title cards and stuff that they can like share and things on their socials. Because I was
Yeah.
just like I'm just putting the text there and like my face being like click this thing, like it's you gotta
Good idea.
That's
That's awesome. I'm gonna hit you up for that because you definitely have your promotional game down. So
I actually don't even
learn from
I don't try. I just see what other people are doing and I'm like, you guys should probably do that if you want to promo.
That's good. That's a good idea. Just look at somebody
Alright.
successful and then do it.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Have a good night, everybody.
All right,
See
see
you
you guys.